From the site that many call the loudest in the NFL, we are inside Arrowhead Stadium here in Kansas City. Coming up, well, we've got what can only be described as a mirror image matchup, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs and themselves. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And into a sea of red, we're underway in Kansas City. Sheds off the tackle. And a decent return out to the 27-yard line. And Mahomes going to put it up right away. And he will go down outside of the pocket for a sack. Tried to get away but could not. So much for coming out throwing as it leads to an early second down and long. Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. Down the sideline he goes. McCole Hardman. And all the way in for a Kansas City touchdown. McCole Hardman, 84 yards. And the Chiefs are on the board first here on the road in Kansas City. Extra point by Butker is on target. And it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line. There you go. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up first and 10 at their own 22. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Looking for his running back, and he's got it. And now off to the races down the right side. He may go. Touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco, 78 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. That's a great response. You give up the first score of the game, but you go right down yourselves and get the equalizer. I just had a flashback there. I remember playing in a game like that in college where one of my teammates had said in the media that week, the opposite team would be lucky to cross our goal line. They crossed it in the first minute of the game. On our first offensive play, we scored to answer back. Something similar to what we just saw. Very similar to what we just saw. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that. Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
From the 22 now, here's a 2nd and 7. Now Mahomes. Open man downfield is Hardman. He's got it. 12 yards that time for number 12 as they move the chains.
Someone sharp in this game. I mean, a touchdown pass on the first drive. It comes right back, and he's flinging it around really well here.
A really nice throw there to pick up the first down. You kind of just feel a laser focus and confidence about him, and I think we saw that this week, didn't we? Talking to him and the coaches, they felt good about his performance coming up.
Yeah, I was really impressed with that last practice we saw when they went through 2-minute drill, when they went through all the different situations. Ball hardly hit the ground, and I thought, yeah, he might be locked in for this one.
A nice run here early on. It doesn't take a great play caller to realize you want to establish a guy of his caliber with runs like this early because they will pay dividends as the game progresses.
That's caught left side by Hardman. And Hardman's going to pick up a Chiefs first down as he's up past the 45-yard line. He has already cracked the century mark in receiving in this opening quarter. Couple of first downs to kick off the drive. Here's 1st and 10 up at the 46. A give right side for Pacheco. And a strong run there as he'll take this all the way down to the 35. That good for 19 and a first down.
A good run there off right tackle in an old school NFL football. The right side of the offensive line, often known as the nasty side. The left side, usually the technical side. Kind of reminds me of the old Atlanta Falcons 2000.
Oh, what a read on the outside as it's intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Chiefs are going to take possession here at their own 43. Efficiency. Their very first snap, they connected for a quick touchdown.
They get more value than just the points from that series as well. Only needing one play, it keeps the entire offense rested up.
He'll get this to about the 38.
End result of that one, a nice 4-yard gain, so you can use that to set up your play-action game, or you can come right back and continue to run the football because as an offensive play caller, you're on schedule and feeling pretty good about your next couple of calls.
These two teams all tied after one.
With the score tied 7-7.
Second quarter from Arrowhead, it's the Chiefs in possession as they are looking at a 2nd down and 6 coming up. When Mahomes sees something, he'll change the play. Pacheco gets it again on 2nd down. They'll say no gain on the play there, and now it'll be 3rd down.
All runners count on their eyes to find the gaps and creases, to find open space. There was absolutely none on that one. Totally swallowed up on that play.
Now on 3rd down, an extra DB out there for the Chiefs. And now they'll shift things around. From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. They'll check this one down to Pacheco. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. Nice play for Kansas City, picking up the first 18 yards that time.
We can talk all we want about football being a game of strength and brawn. It's also a game of mismatches, and they're trying to create one there, getting it to their back out of the backfield to make a bigger play.
As we often say, get it to him in space, let him use his leg.
Yeah, if he can get a matchup against a linebacker or maybe a defensive end dropping out in a zone blitz, he's going to win that battle just about every time.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And he's dropped right at the 40. Gain of 3. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this second quarter. Here's 2nd and 7. Again, it's Pacheco. And he'll take this close to a first down at the Chiefs' 34. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6.
This drive is turning into an extended one. And
Just put your clock on, bro. Just put your accelerated clock on, bro. Like, ain't nobody got all day for you to manually kill the clock. Just put your clock on, idiot.
Going to want to run up and tackle him.
They'll send the big tight end in motion right. They'll try for the first with Pacheco. Boy, no chance as he was met and dropped behind the line there.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out of it. I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stuffed that one behind the line of scrimmage.
So the kick from here on a field goal would have been right at 53 yards, but instead, offense out there. They're going for it. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. The Chiefs quickly now going to use the last of their timeouts. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this second quarter. So after the conversion on 4th, here's 1st and 10 just outside of the red zone. In motion left, Hardman. Running left to give to Pacheco. And he'll work free from one tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. A short gain of just over 2 yards as the first half clock dips inside of 3 minutes.
Well, they didn't get a whole lot out of that one, but I think you've got to continue to try and run and try and keep the defense honest.
You mean or else they'll just sit back, dare you to throw it on every down?
Yeah, you get your quarterback hit a lot that way, too.
2nd and 7 with our score tied at 7, but they're planning to change that soon. Only question, will they get 3 or 6 out of it? Headed straight, it's Pacheco. And he'll get him inside the 15 down to the 14-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup there as it'll leave him with a 3rd and about 4 more for a first.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the first down. Now Mahomes going to shift him around. The Chiefs will use the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. And now an audible here into something else. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on 3rd down. So far, only allowed 1 conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
Andy Reid, some say always unpredictable, and here he says we're going for it on 4th down. They'll run for it with Pacheco. And he's not even going to come close to picking up the first. They stop him right at the line of scrimmage. The Chiefs tried it, but they're turned away on 4th down. And this 11-play drive.
Nigga refused to throw the ball down the field. Chiefs, yo bum ass.
About set to begin this drive. Been a little bit of an interesting start. The first drive for him, Charles, they had the passing touchdown. The second drive, he threw the interception. So we'll see what this 3rd drive of the ball game brings.
Yeah, it's kind of a tiebreaker, isn't it? I mean, that's the tough part for them and for him because, yeah, things went really well in that first one, not so well on the second one. He wants to get back to what he did to get this game going.
Meanwhile, Mahomes throw into the hands here of Hardman. And he'll have this past the 30 prior to going out of bounds. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs 1st down. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He sets to fire deep. And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in. To throw, it's Mahomes. Flush to his right. And he can't find anywhere to go with it. And it goes down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Looking to throw is Mahomes. He's going to look deep down the field. And that's caught inside the 30. A big play there just before halftime. 61 yards. 1st down now, but that clock rolling. Operating from the red zone now, Mahomes. Eluding the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them out of the end zone as the first half winds down.
Mahomes will try again on 2nd down. Escaping the pressure right. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, it's been a tough go for them. These guys have been driving down the field, but defensively, once they got their backs to the goal line, turned up the pressure, that's going to lead to a 4th down. Well played.
Butker's kick here is good, and they take the lead here now at 10-7. Well, a close game like this, obviously you want the touchdown, but certainly they will take the 3.
And they'll be okay with that, but let's throw a little credit to the defense as well. I'm just glad this doesn't come down to a debate, right? Which side won, partner? Because the defense, hey, we didn't give up a touchdown. The offense, hey, we put 3 on the board. Either way you look at it, I think both sides gained something out of that drive.
That's it for the first half. 2 more quarters to go. We'll have plenty more to see after the break. And we welcome you back now alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gooden getting set for quarter number 3 here. 10-7 the score as we resume action on EA Sports. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well. They've kept them around in this game. Now they've got some time. The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game and maybe open things up for a comeback here in this half.
Back to the air on second down. It's Mahomes. Open man is Fortson. He's got it. And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. On first down, Mahomes. And he's going to find his man out of the backfield. That's complete. And all the way inside the 15 before they drop it. Mahomes going to change things up. They'll run out of the gun with Pacheco. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Isaiah Pacheco with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Chiefs have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Extra point by Butker is on target. And the lead is now 14-10. Touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Now the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. The risk-reward of the onside kick. When you don't get it, the risk comes out to play, and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Play clock down to 0, and this is not the way to start a drive. Just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
Throwing now is Mahomes. That's complete. It's Travis Kelce. Call it a gain of 12, but of course not a first down due to the previous penalty. And now they're in the hurry-up. Not liking the look. They'll change the play. A run by Pacheco on second down. And only able to get 2 here. Stopped at the 30. So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. That is caught. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard.
First down, Chiefs.
Throwing on first down is Mahomes. That ball is caught. Marquez Valdez-Scantling. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. And that is caught. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce from 4 yards out. And the Chiefs have retaken a third-quarter lead. There was no going through the progressions on that touchdown pass.
Yeah, nor was it necessary. His receiver won that route early, presented himself. No reason to wait. Go ahead and put it on him and score a touchdown.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 17-14. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. And he takes it all the way, but there is laundry on the field. The flag is down, and I think this one's coming back.
I agree.
Butker now to add the extra point. It's up and good to make it 21-17. And a touchdown apparently not enough. They want more, an onside kick. And they've got it. They recovered it. They hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Yeah, you got to wait until that ball goes 10 yards. They did not. They hit it before, and that draws the flag every time.
And there's no doubt in my mind that converting an onside kick has never been tougher in the NFL with the new rules. So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it before it goes, you've got no shot then.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. Now the ball comes loose. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there, their chance to score points. But the opportunity for the defense was to go ahead and really close this game down if they were able to get possession.
We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game, 1st and 10 here. Flushed out right. And he'll protect himself at the end here as he winds up getting pretty decent yardage. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Now here's Mahomes. Throw right side going to be caught by Hardman. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And he is in. Touchdown, Kansas City. Marquez Valdez-Scantling taking it in from a yard out. And the Chiefs have answered back with a third-quarter touchdown of their own to retake the lead. This feels like something we'd see more commonly, CD, in a college game. They give it to the receiver down here in the red zone, but it winds up successful.
Yeah, partner, I think you'd think it's less likely to find running space to the edge down here close to the end zone where things are so condensed. But a lot of times you end up focusing on the running backs, and they're able to slip it to the receiver, and it resulted in a touchdown.
We're back now in KC, where the fourth quarter will begin with a kickoff following the score on the final play of the third quarter. And boy, figure this one out. Leading here in the fourth, and now they're going to try an onside kick. They recovered it. But hang on now, though. There's a penalty flag down. Yeah, we saw that one up here, CD. Offensive team, they touched that before it went 10 yards.
Obviously, such a fine line, letting it go the required 10 yards, but also getting to it before the hands team can. Just didn't time it out right, and that results in a flag.
Handoff now for Pacheco. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. Here's Pacheco once again. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. Now Patrick going to change the play. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And incomplete on the deep ball.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Now Mahomes got to have this one. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Yeah, they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. They go for it on 4th down, and it pays off big time as they pick up 29.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there, not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed too.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20. To the right side, it's Kelsey. They'll wind up getting 7 on the play, and it's 2nd down.
Nice rhythm throw there on 1st down. He located his tight end, made it a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. Here's 2nd and 3. They run it with Pacheco from the gun. And he's able to work it here to the 8-yard line. And the Chiefs are going to signal for and be granted another timeout. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. Only way to get the lead here, of course, with a touchdown. And that's what they're gunning for on 1st and goal. Touchdown. 8 yards on the touchdown pass. And the Chiefs answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that will make this a 4-point game. And the touchdown apparently wasn't enough. They're going to go for the onside kick here. And the Chiefs are going to make the recovery. Now, 4th quarter, they felt like they needed the football back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
And he'll be taken down at the 20 after a gain of just 1.
That was a really nice play, able to stack that one up. When they get back in the huddle, he's got to tell his guys up front, great job. They kept people off of him, allowed him to run free and make the hit on the runner.
Filled the gap nicely, kept him to just a 1-yard gain. Fourth quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game.
First down, Kansas City.
Just the one timeout remaining as they try to navigate this 2-minute drill. First and 10. Here's Pacheco on the read option. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Some good strong running right there. Some power and some explosiveness just about got him into the end zone.
Here's second and a yard. On the handoff, it's Pacheco. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage.
There's no question that coming into this game, this defense was pretty vocal about his desire to take this running back out of his game. And all that pregame wolfing has turned into results.
The Arrowhead crowd in full roar. Here's third down. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points. Well, this crowd making it hard to hear. This is 3rd and 8. Mahomes. Flush to his right. And this is caught. Touchdown. And they've taken the lead here in the final minute. What a game this has been, and what a drive that was, Charles, to take the lead here late in the fourth quarter.
And, partner, that's a job well done by everyone, from the players to the guys calling the plays. And if I may introduce just one downside to the mix, might be a little bit too much time left. Enough on the clock for a final last-ditch effort to try and steal this win away.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And the fair catch taken. No time will come off the clock. And they will begin this critical drive at the 25-yard line. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. And Mahomes sees something. He'll change the play. Mahomes to throw it. Over the middle, and it's incomplete. This defense hasn't had the best showing in this game. A critical knockdown there. If they can hang on, I guess the end will kind of justify the means.
Certainly, and just think of it this way. It may not be the quantity of the plays that they've had, because those haven't been great, but they get a few more quality ones like that. That can finish things off for them.
Now they'll change things up. Mahomes. And a throw right sideline is complete. The Chiefs now going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 24 seconds to go in the game.
Oh, what a play. You got to use one of those timeouts.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
2 timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Mahomes. And this one incomplete. So the clock stopped now with 20 seconds remaining.
And let's face it, this defense has had its share of struggles all game long, and they know that they can put it all behind them if they defend well here in the 2-minute drill. Excellent coverage right there to force the incompletion.
Mahomes will throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. Now another timeout called for by the offense as they get it with 16 seconds remaining on the clock. A big play needed, no doubt. 3rd and long. Mahomes. They'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he'll go out of bounds inside the 15-yard line.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have as well as they understand where they are on the field?
This is 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes. Oh, and that's going to sabotage.
GG's, my boy. GG's. You hard. You fall hard.
Trent McDuffie with a pick. And the
GG's.
Chiefs have just about so.
Yeah, this is not the Houston. This is not that. This is a team with 2 top 10 stars and a couple other veterans that's going to come along as we get down in our rundown. And we'll talk about those veterans eventually. They ain't wasted 8 years. And that goes back to the LeBron situation where, hey, man, we did it. We're trying to win a championship. So where are those minutes coming from?
I think 20 minutes would be a lot. I think you would say the same thing.
I mean, yeah, 10 minutes a night with his father.
Maybe. I mean, look, his name isn't Ronnie Smith. And it's not just because of the attention and, okay, can't take that away. He has sat and watched over NBA games than I guarantee you any other kid in this draft. Both in person and on TV. Because right? He has had one-on-one access to one of the greatest minds to ever play basketball.
Just him, though, Rachel. Many other people that align themselves with it, whether it's
100%. And so again, I don't see any other kid in the draft who has the benefit of that.